SGA lock it up with that 40-piece yesterday on Jokic's.
No, he did not. Not with the 40-point game. He been locked it up.
Thank you,
weeks ago.
Man.
Listen, I know we love talking about the Lakers. They playing well with Luke and LeBron playing excellent. Steph Curry, Jimmy. I get all that. Giannis, Joker.
Yep.
I get all that.
Austin, all of them included.
The best player in the league right now today, SGA, MVP. He reminded me of Allen Iverson back in the day. A little bigger, not as quick, right? Don't dribble as much. That boy gets to his spots. Yeah. Mid-range, now he's shooting a three-ball. I don't know what you do with him. And they young and they running. Man.
But Shady, to me, though, I was with Shady on Thursday. SGA had it locked up. But then you started hearing some keys jingling. Because Jokic had a 30-point game, plus 20 dimes, plus 20 assists. And then I said, okay, we're going to see him. We're going to see him head-to-head now. Jokic messed up his elbow, so his shot stopped falling later on in the game. Yesterday, though, to me, he locked it up. Yesterday, I think he really
it had been locked up, but I feel like those keys jingling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I just punted those under the set like I have with Josh Allen.
They're gone
because
now.
they just beat him by 24 points yesterday in a 40-piece. Like the dude is, I agree with you right now. He's playing some of the best ball in the NBA. He's the MVP, bro.
But you think he heard the keys?
Yes.
I think he heard them, but I think
the whole world heard him.
They the number one seed for a reason.
Nuggets was number 2 seed.
And when you watch SGA, yo, he take over the whole game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know how I know he ain't hear the keys? By the way he play. I'm like, bro, he ain't even trying and here go 40. He gets to everywhere he wants to get on the floor. He makes his team better on both sides of the court. That's my thing. Like, watching SGA play, I'm like, SGA makes his team better on both sides of the floor. He played defense, too. He's a true MVP this year. I don't think it's close. I don't care who else you put in the conversation.
Jay, it's hard to say that, though, Jay.
I don't listen. Joker averaging a triple-double, close to that and all that. When those two dudes was on the same court yesterday, you knew clearly who the best player.
No, not clearly. Not until Joker got hurt. Not until Joker got hurt.
You all right?
You're talking about a first quarter in a basketball game. When you talk about the whole basketball game, SGA was clearly the best player on the best.
Everything for the Nuggets offense, literally everything goes through Jokic. Everything. Everything.
I'm talking both sides of the floor, Acho.
Wait. But let go somewhere with that, because I want to respond.
The reason I'm saying everything, because when you watch the Nuggets, like, if there is no Joker, there is no nothing. He catches the ball top of the key, and he's going to dish it. Or he's going to catch the ball in the paint, he's going to take two, and then he's going to dish it. Or did y'all remember in the first quarter, he catches a tray ball. He triple steps from the three-point line like he's a guard. Tray ball wet in your eye. I'm like, God.
But you just said that because Shea's a guard. We've been praying for them other dudes to step up for OKC every single game. And if Jay Williams steps up and plays like he can play other than it's over. Shea carries this team.
Real quick,
just like Joker does.
So I know you like to put little wagers on these games.
I do.
Right? If you look at the lines for SGA every game, it's 30+.
Yeah. Easy.
You can't even get a 25-pointer. So imagine going to a game where I know that this teammate, he's going to get 30 no matter what, good game or bad game. And he has a really, really good game, he's going for 50, James.
Yes.
If he's going to have a good game, he's going for 40. If he's having a regular game, he's going for 30. And we sit here talking about if he's the best player in the NBA.
Because
and his team is in the number one seed.
It's two sides of the court. He playing on that side.
Last point before you get done. Most scorers in NBA, right, that be like a super elite scorers, sometimes they don't really give you a super elite defense. I don't never see nobody going at him.
Nope.
Do you? I mean, I'm just trying to figure this thing out.
All around.
Steph Curry, great. I seen guys, let's go at him on defense. Let's slow him down. James Harden, his best, we're going to go at him on defense. I can keep going if you want me to.
Of course.
You don't see the SGA.
That's
Respect that boy.
Hey, well, speaking of that, 2 days ago, when the Lakers
give me that.
played the Celtics, you saw some
Monster Jam.
Luka. Lakers, they lost by 10. LeBron left with the groin injury. JT, 40 points. JB, 31 points. Shout out to JB. Help me with my parlay. Bring us on camera, please. The Lakers going to get that bet. I learned a lot in this game. I learned a lot.
You learned that I was right?
I learned a lot. First thing I learned, Shade was right.
So you my boy. You keep it real.
I learned that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the best duo in basketball. I'm not particularly sure that the margin is razor thin. Because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, no liability anywhere. No liability. Check ball, I got you. Whole court, I got you. No liability. I also learned this. I learned empathy. Why? In watching that game, I said, Nico Harrison, let me take back one of them curse words I hurled your way. It was still idiotic to trade Luka. But I watched that game and I said, I could understand how watching that game you could ask yourself, how can we win a championship? Because Luka would score, but then he would get scored on. Because I love Luka, I overlook when he gets scores on. I watch Luka score, he gets scored on, I turn my back. I watch Luka score, he gets scored on, I turn my back. But if y'all remember, Luka, tray ball, bank shot, bomb. I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. Lakers, cut the lead. We down by 3. Tray ball, watch the very next possession. You at home. If you miss the game, I promise I got you covered. Luka, tray ball.
Oh, yeah, that's good contest, though.
What I'm suggesting is that's neutral.
No, it ain't.
That's not that's neutral.
What you mean?
Mind you, James, this is literally just the very next possession. It's not like I'm showing y'all a highlight play of Jaylen Brown. What I'm suggesting is for every bucket Luka got, the opponent got another one. So when I learned about the Lakers yesterday is unless you have a defender that can guard a man and a half, and y'all know what that means, obviously, in any sport, can both guard his man and do the dirty work for somebody else's, the Lakers are going to be hard-pressed to win a title as long as the Boston Celtics are alive and well.
Let's say that this is the finals.
Yeah.
I thought it was a championship preview.
The Celtics, the Lakers. Old school, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be the same thing over and over again.
Correct.
We're going to go at Luka on offense and defense. Same thing we seen in the last finals. So all the holding us back and all that's going to be a lot of that.
Correct.
The Celtics are the only team I watched from last year to this year. They're not afraid of Luka.
No, they look forward to it.
They look forward to it. And
to
they
it.
treat Luka like a player in an AAU basketball. Like, oh, I got him. They say, they say you nice, I got him.
Yes.
I watched JB guard from inbound to inbound, plucking him, right? And then on offense, the funny thing is with Lakers, the way that the defensive game plan is, everybody's in the pass lane. It's so much help, defense, because he can't guard nobody. So now when I drive and I kick out, these are elite shooters. You get what I'm saying? Like Derek White had a bad game. He ain't gonna miss wide open threes like that next time. And it's like now you have to help out Luka so much on defense. You get these guys spot up shots, and then on a defensive end, from 1 to 5 they can guard him. I watched Al Horford.
Correct.
He like James' age. Not afraid to just guard Luka.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So everything
fear.
I said to you before, y'all thought I was tripping. I say, the tandem. I say, if you take out the names and resume, you just watch the game of basketball, I am taking the defending champs, JB and JT, before I'm taking LeBron and Luka. And if you thought I was tripping, watch the game.
No lies told.
No lies yesterday.
James, absolutely no lies told. Again, I don't know if I said it fervently enough. The Celtics looked forward to guarding Luka. Look, like Jaylen Brown had no fear in his eyes, no trepidation, no fear. Al Horford saw Luka and said, bet, and so what? That's how we say it. And so what? Like, no fear, no trepidation.
And the last point before I let James go, another thing is this. We kept talking about Austin Reeves, right? Going up and down about him. So I said, what happens when, right? We put Drew Holiday on you. Or Derek White. However y'all want to cut it.
Derek White.
You get what I'm saying? Boy.
I didn't learn too much. The Celtics have...
Oh, you felt the class then, dog.
No. The Celtics have a really good basketball
quiz.
team,
It ain't
and
the
they
final.
can defend 1 through 5. They had a heck of a game. Right? They did play the Lakers before, and the Lakers beat them. Right? This was a basketball game that they dominated. They put pressure on them, like you said, Shady, from inbound to inbound. They caused 14 turnovers, right, and had 16 points, strictly because of the way they was playing defensive and active hands. But at the same time, I didn't learn too much because we all know when you get into the playoffs, this is the type of games you're going to be in.
Correct.
And adjustments will happen. Luka still did have 34. But hold on. JB and them, they made shots when the Lakers was making runs. That's what good basketball teams do. They did make the shots.